Encountering a grizzly is one of the most thrilling of all wilderness experiences, but it is potentially dangerous. You must know how to react if you encounter a bear in the backcountry. Denali shelters populations of both grizzly and black bears. Bears are strong and fast, and capable of sprinting up to 40 miles per hour for short distances, and killing large mammals such as moose or caribou. They can be very aggressive when defending a good food source or their cubs, or if they are surprised or perceive an unknown threat. There are 3 rules you should employ in any encounter. Avoid encounters whenever possible by staying alert so that you see any bears at a distance. If a bear becomes aware of you, make sure it knows you are not a threat by clearly identifying yourself and moving away slowly. Do not run, because as a predator, a bear instinctively wants to chase animals which run. Do not drop your pack, because if a bear obtains a food reward from a pack, it will learn to shake down other backpackers in hopes of similar results. Let's apply these rules in several typical encounters. If you spot a bear in the distance before it sees you, then simply avoid it. Pick a route of travel which will keep you at a safe distance, and where the bear is unlikely to notice you. Keep an eye on the bear and make sure it doesn't move onto your new path. If you see the bear at a distance, and the bear notices you too, the strategy is similar. Slowly try to get out of sight, and make it clear that you are retreating. Do not yell or otherwise call attention to yourself. Find a new route which avoids the bear, staying alert as always. If you accidentally come across a bear at close range, do not panic or run. The bear may try to figure out what you are by sniffing the air for your scent, or approaching to get a better look, or rearing up on its hind legs for both a better look and better scent. Help the bear figure out what you are by waving your arms over your head and talking to it in a low, calm voice. Back away slowly, facing the bear at all times. Often, the bear will decide to move on. A bear that is surprised or is defending food or cubs may charge you. Charges are terrifying, but most are bluffs intended to intimidate you, not to start a fight. If a bear charges, do not run. Stand your ground, yell loudly, and wave your hands. Usually the bear will halt its charge. When it does, slowly back away facing the bear, while continuing to talk to it in low, calm tones. If a grizzly is about to strike you, drop to the ground and curl into a ball with your pack protecting your back and your hands protecting the back of your neck. Because grizzlies do not expect to get food from people, they will likely leave you alone once they feel you're no longer a threat. Don't drop to the ground unless contact is imminent. Bears are curious, and if you lay down for no apparent reason, they may investigate. And don't employ this strategy if you encounter a black bear, because it's more likely that they perceive an immobile person as a potential food source. If a black bear approaches you, act aggressively, throw rocks and yell, and try to scare the bear away. Sometimes a curious bear, or one that is very habituated to people, will walk into your backcountry campsite. You should react as with any other close encounters. Make lots of noise. If you are in your tent, stay in your tent. If you are outside of your tent, wave your arms and back away slowly. If a bear persistently returns to your campsite or stays in the immediate vicinity for an extended period of time, pack up and move. If a bear damages your tent, backpack, or other gear, or if a bear obtains food from your camp, leave the area immediately. Hike to the road and notify a ranger as quickly as possible. Prompt reporting may head off future problems for both other backpackers and the bear. Encountering a grizzly bear on equal terms is a touch of the wild rarely found in the world today. These encounters will be memorable rather than dangerous if you respect the bears. Avoid surprising them, and ensure they get no human food. And don't run.